Heard on the street, Taraji, you had the audacity to say you're thinking about stopping acting. We said, stop talking. Are you thinking about it?
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working a lot, you know, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up, there's a whole entire team behind us.
Yes.
They have to get paid.
And I heard on the street, Taraji, you had the
So when you hear someone saying, oh, such and such made $10 million, no, that's not that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%.
That's right.
Okay? So do the math. Now we have 5 million.
Of course they bring her a tissue. Here you go. Here's a tissue, Taraji. Oh my God. Be still my beating heart.
Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed,
Sometimes
not
more.
after what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math. So
You're tired.
I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
50% of 10 million is 5, right? That's what she said. Then she said another 30% off of that. Okay. So you still left with 3 million, 3 and some odd change, 2 and some odd change. We still talking. All right. Let me finish before I go in. Let me finish this little whatever this is.
I get that. It
It wears on you, you know? Because what does that mean? What is that telling me?
What is it telling me? Yeah. And what does it tell me? Yeah.
You know? And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what am I doing? I'm sorry. So when you hear...
All right. So I came across this and I was honestly disgusted. I could barely stomach to sit through the whole thing. I promise you. What an age we live in, huh? What a time we live in where people, women, can come to the internet, cry to the internet and social media, and come to us and complain about only making a couple mil from a career path that they chose. What a time we live in where you can garner sympathy and compassion for following your dreams and becoming one of the wealthiest people in the country. What a time we live in where you can successfully make it to be among the top 1% by society's standards in terms of net worth and earnings and still complain, whine, and bitch to that same society of how you're tired. Why does Taraji P Henson think she's different than anybody else? Why does Taraji P Henson think that it's a woman's only earning problem to be overworked and underpaid? Why does Taraji P Henson, why is she crying victim to the very people that get up, have to go to work every day, and still have to make shit happen at home, like cook, do laundry, scrub floors, bathe kids, and gas up their car, their beat up car, by the way, that's on its last leg, hoping that it'll make it through just another couple months so they can earn some kind of check to fix it well enough to make it through the year so they don't end up homeless. What are we talking about? Why is Taraji P Henson crying about having a team of people behind her that had to get paid? As if business owners and entrepreneurs don't have the same bill. Why is Taraji P Henson crying to people with an average annual median income of $45,000 and less than $1,000 in their bank account while she's out here buying $6.4 million homes? No, we don't want to hear it. Is this where we are in this mess of a society where being a part of the wealthy and top 1% should still somehow be looked at with pity? You want us to pity you? A multimillionaire? Taraji P Henson is not under duress. Do you know how I know that? Do you know how I know that? Because she's out here purchasing multi-million-dollar homes, estates, and selling million-dollar estates. Because she has a net worth of over $25 million. That's how I know that. Still not convinced? All right, I'll tell you what. How about we take a look at her luxury car collection? Let's do that. Let's see what Taraji is driving. Let's see what she's driving around the city. Right? Since she's under so much duress, since she's so overworked and underpaid, since she's under all this duress, let's see what she's driving around the city. Oh, here's a list right here. That's the funny thing about the internet. You can pull receipts like that. What's she driving around, y'all? Range Rover Sport. Gee whiz. The first car on this list is a Range Rover Sport. Its price point starts from $70,000. That's just the starting point. Who knows what other customizable features that she added to it? 70 grand, 70K. That's more than most of America makes in a year. What's the second car? Oh, a Maserati. A Maserati, y'all. Having a retail price of $146,000. Under duress though, right? Let's move on to the third. A Chevy Suburban, right? Because you gotta have a truck. You gotta have a truck. It's one of the most reliable SUVs and has a price tag of $60,000 and is also considered as the most comfortable. But y'all know she just don't have the stock. She don't have the. We all know that she don't have the SUV, the SUV Suburban right off the lot. She ain't got the regular stock off the hot off the press version. No, she don't have the dealership version. No, she got the custom stock option version. What else she got? Oh, a Mercedes S-Class. Gee whiz. How much is that? Added by Taraji Henson at a price tag of $100,000. But she's under duress. But she wants y'all to believe that she's under duress. I tell you what, let's look at her house. Because receipts, right? What was this? What's this? Oh, cookie on top of the world and new $6.4 million pad. This was back in 2016. So she been balling. She been getting to the bag. She been had money. That's her right there. Taraji P Henson's empire is expanding into the Hollywood Hills where she just plunked down $6.4 million for her new secluded home. The 3-bedroom, 3-bath Spanish home sits on top of a hill with breathtaking 360 city views. Plus, her new pool has a waterfall, and there's a totally zen meditation deck overlooking the city. Taraji still owns another home in the less bougie Glendale neighborhood, which she leases. Cookie's got serious real estate hustle, y'all. Of course, that picture doesn't do it any justice. I'm pretty sure they took that from, I don't know, a fucking drone or some shit. That's why probably it looks like that. But you get the picture, right? $6.4 million home. That's aside from the home that you're leasing in Glendale. But you under duress. You crying to us. You crying to the nation. Where people have to bust their ass every single day just to make ends meet and live paycheck to paycheck. And you crying to us about how you underpaid and overworked. Guess what? Welcome to fucking America. Oh, we supposed to be sad that you got to pay taxes? Guess what? We all still got to do that too. And we ain't got a $6.4 million home to go home to at the end of the day. At the end of our job. Fuck is she talking about? I'm so sick of these whiny ass babies getting out here. You've been given everything that you could ever want. You in the top 1%. Out here crying, talking about, I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. You so tired. What about the goddamn rest of the world? What about the rest of America? You think they tired? No. You don't get to come up here. You don't get to come up here and whine and cry and bitch and moan to us about how you just so underpaid. No, you don't get to do that. Let's look at some more. Oh, update. Taraji P Henson relists her Hollywood Hills home that would make Cookie proud. This is the home right here. Does this look like the home of somebody who has been under duress? Does that look like the home of somebody who has been been outside panhandling, begging for money, begging for handouts? What was this? Let's see. It's relisted for her 4-bed, 5-bath home in the Hollywood Hills. Again, Hollywood Hills. That alone, the place alone tells you how much money this property is really worth. Hollywood Hills. Only the top 1% and very, very rich and fortunate get to live in the Hollywood Hills. You and I can't just roll up to the Hollywood Hills and buy a home there. I guarantee it. How dare you speak from a position of ungratefulness when you're sitting on millions of dollars worth of estates? Are you kidding me? These people are nuts. This is nuts. This is absolute nuts. And then what makes it worse is that you have people like Keke Palmer had to get in on it. What she got to say? Let's see. Here come Keke. The entertainment industry is just like any other industry. We run businesses to keep our brands afloat, us being the brand business. And it's that team of company members that decrease any assumed large lump sum. This includes monthly expenses just like everyone else. In the words of Biggie, more money, more problems. Now you quoting Biggie. She up here, she's actually whining and crying and helping her. Don't worry, sis, I got you. I'll complain with you. I won't let you stand out there on an island by yourself. I'll jump out there in the ocean with you. I'll do it. Because I'm doing so much. We have to pay the people that help us make the businesses that we make and build the brands that we build. We have to actually pay them. Woe is us. The fuck out of here. To make money, you must spend money. So what seems like a lot is taken by a lot. There is still privilege in this, depending on what vantage point you are seeing from. But in our industry, amongst one another, this is neutralized. So in other words, she's saying, look, in our industry, we don't even take into consideration that we're already making millions of dollars and that we are living a life of class and privilege. We've already, because we've attained that and because we've been around money for so long, we can't even really see it from y'all broke people's point of view. That's what that says. In other words, that's what that means. Y'all, hey, listen, y'all broke people out there that got to go to work every day and still only bring home $40,000 a year. Yeah, you motherfuckers, we don't see it from y'all point of view. We can't. We not that broke. We up here. Well, guess what? Because you up there, you don't get to fucking cry to the rest of the masses about how you underpaid and undervalued when you're sitting on millions of dollars. This is why no one can really have one job anymore. People working outside of the entertainment industry may do Uber Eats, Postmates, accountant part-time, substitute teacher every other week, etc. Welcome to the fucking rest of the world. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the rest of the... You think you the only one doing side hustles to make ends meet? You think you the only one doing side hustles to provide for your family? The difference is most of us don't have $1 million home or mansion to come back home to at the end of the day when we tired, frustrated, when we tired of our job, when we tired of our bosses, when we tired of getting underpaid, when we undervalued at work. Ain't nobody trying to hear this bullshit that y'all putting out here. Ain't nobody trying to hear this whiny shit at all. And there had to be 2 black women coming forth, crying. 2 black women in the top 1% of America, let me remind you. Get these ungrateful bitches out of here, man.
Just that new batch. We must pay homage.
Back again, nigga. Hey, this shit ain't been the same since I bossed up. You talking down where you